Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Starcraft 2. I am your host, Zoronden, and today, our combatants in the top left corner, a player of UCAP, it is Aster. And in the bottom right corner, the blue Protoss. Did I say it was green Zerg in the top left? I don't know. Anyways, bottom left corner, we do have the blue Protoss, Adonminus. Adonminus? I think it's Adonminus. Whatever, we're going with it. So obviously a UCAP game sent in through the UCAP guys. I believe Yuan, one of the managers for the Starcraft team, did send me this match and said there's something pretty exciting a little later in it. So we're gonna watch for that. That'll be definitely something we want to check out, and we're gonna roll with that. So, as this game ramps up, I have been muddling over something for a while, and I think I'm going to try and put it into effect either this week or next week. I typically do one StarCraft game on Tuesday and Thursday, and of course I do my Let's Plays on Monday and Wednesday. Well, now with both my Let's Plays rolling, I have 2 videos coming out every Monday and Wednesday. So that's, 4 Let's Play episodes a week. And at the same time, I'm still only doing 3 StarCraft games. So I'm considering doing double StarCrafts both Tuesday and Thursday. I won't make it like a solid thing, but it's something I want to try and commit to get out more games for you guys. Now, I typically only do fan or UCAP games on Tuesday, Thursday. I think that second game I would kind of have a wild card. So it could be me just playing mono battles, it could be a pro matchup, or it could be another fan UCAP match. So any of that, I want it to be something fun, something a little extra. So I'd probably tend to find shorter games or stuff like that, at least starting out. But that is something I will explore. I'll let you know on. I'm pretty sure everybody that does watch is going to want me to do that. So that is definitely something I will consider and look into. And, just sound off in the comments. Let me know how you feel on that. I'm sure you're going to want more, and why the heck not? So, look for that. It may have even started today. I don't know yet, but I will let you know. And in the meantime, let's get back to this actual match. As you can see, both players did go for fast expands. We do have the Overlord for Aster just rolling into Adonminus' base. Adonminus actually grabbed a cannon, or a forge, and has 2 probes. I don't know if they're stuck there. No, they're not stuck there. Oh, his Q is stuck on the forge. He now has 3 idle workers. Let's actually switch to his view. He's got 4 idle workers, 1 over here by his front wall. But these 3 are finally getting to work. I'm guessing he meant to put that on his gas, but instead had it on his forge, and that was really unfortunate for him. He actually has, I was showing 2 idle for a bit. I'm not sure what that was. Is the Q still down there? No, it is definitely on the minerals now. That was interesting. I'm not sure what was going on there. In the meantime, Aster has grabbed a 3rd. And wow, that is a very quick 3rd. Adonminus must have found that because he's commenting that there is no Ovi there. I assume Ovi is Overlord. I don't know what else that would be. Obviously, yeah, he could have cannon rushed that. That would have been an unfortunate loss for Aster. But, Adonminus not going for that, I guess. Gonna be okay with that for now. And Overlord moving in now, of course, as well. You always want one of those everywhere sitting around, at least for some vision. Obviously, better scouting. You can see behind your line or wherever you position that guy. And, of course, the fact that it flies is fairly useful as well. There was an Overlord down here. He's just hanging out right over the main here, or the natural, rather. We do have the first Zealot out, plugging that hole there. And warp research, of course, on the way. That should be done fairly soon. And I'm going to check out the unit tab here. Yeah, still nothing on the field for Aster. Obviously, he does have the 2 queens, which Adonminus only having a Zealot. Between 2 queens could obviously hold off a Zealot. So not an issue at the moment, but there are, of course, more units on the way for Adonminus. He does now have a sentry on the field. But Aster knows he's fairly safe for a while, simply because he knows that this natural expansion is here. He knows that Adonminus has to focus on that, and that is why Aster went ahead and grabbed a 3rd as well. And that third is now reinforced by a nice queen and all that good stuff. So his economy is rolling right now. I mean, just nuts. Obviously, he's going to have plenty of larvae, too, with three mains, whatever, 3 hatcheries. That's what I'm trying to say. 3 hatcheries, all getting the larvae thrown on them. We do have a roach warren coming up now as well. As, of course, we do have a lair coming up. More gas going up. Let's get back on production there. No, there are 2 more. 1 at each. Not a bad idea. Whoa. No reason to put up 2 on 1 base, because if you lose that base, you lose all your gas. So put it 1 at each. It's kind of like putting your eggs in different baskets. You know, don't put all your eggs in 1 basket. And a 4th hatchery, rather, a macro hatch coming down here for Aster, and he is definitely looking for some crazy production. Obviously wanting more larvae. We'll see if he throws up an extra queen. I would expect to see that coming out. And there is an ob sitting here over Aster's base, so Adonminus is definitely going to know that there is this other hatchery coming up. But look at the food difference right now. Aster has over a 30 food lead. In fact, it is now 40. He's a 40 food lead, and roaches are starting to roll out. Some zlings in production as well. There I am trying to do the part of the swarm click on the production tab thing. That doesn't work in Delivery, unfortunately. But yeah, quite a few units starting to come out now for Aster. Food count is skyrocketing. Adonminus, though, is adjusting as well. He has started to grab his own 3rd. Took out the rocks as well. A couple immortals on the field definitely be good against those roaches. And if Adonminus, I think he's 2. Yes, he's 2. If Adonminus has scouted out any living roaches, which there he saw a few, the obs should get some vision on that. He's going to know that there are a lot of roaches on the field. Quite a few lings as well, but no ling speed. Oh, there it is. Nearly done. Just about 10 blizzard seconds left to go on that. A couple more gateways, of course, coming in for Adonminus. Definitely going to need those, as he is now nearly 70 food behind. And just this death ball here is going to cause some havoc with Adonminus if he does not quickly adjust. And I am pretty dang surprised. Aster is getting very close to max out here, and we are only 10.5 minutes into the game. He is just skipping all tech and going for so many roaches here. I mean, I think his roaches outnumber his lings at this point. 34 roaches to 42 lings. Not quite outnumbering it, but there's 17 more roaches on the way. Oh my gosh. And this is definitely what I was told about in this game. The number of roaches here, and the fact that he is now maxed. At least at 11 minutes he was maxed, and that obs is trying to follow these guys going down here. There are too many, they're too fast, and Adonminus is in serious trouble here. I do not see how a 113 army can beat off a 1 or a 200 army. One ling did go down, and here comes the roach ball. We actually are getting a double-pronged attack here. There they go, finally moving in, trying to get all the action here for you. Kind of hitting their head on that first entrance on the wall, but over here there's soft, squishy units quite available to get. Force field going down, blocking the roaches off just a little bit. Adonminus is actually supply blocked right now with a grand amount of crystals in the bank. Very nice force field, but not enough. Those stalkers are going down so quickly. The immortals trying to do the damage, but too many roaches. Colossus not going to be able to do too much against roach power, and desperately trying to force field stuff. I would assume we have reinforcements streaming down the map as well. Going to open that back up. Yeah, a few at least. And the roaches are now screaming into the natural. Probes coming off the line. Colossus trying to hide behind that line of probes. Zergling coming in. The Zergling actually take out the Colossus. You don't see that too often. And the Stalkers all gone. One little guy trying to do what he can. Adonminus still can barely even make units. Probes attacking a supply depot. I'm not sure what that's all about. He's not supply blocked anymore, but he was for a little bit. There he's warping in some Stalkers, still losing probes down here. A few Stalkers definitely not going to cut it against what is left. And Aster not even taking the time to kill off buildings, just moving through units, liquefying, taking out probes, taking key structures out like robotics base, robotics facilities, all that good stuff. But leaving the Nexuses behind because they are unimportant at this time. And Adonminus is done. He knows it. He's just along for a ride at this point, I guess. Desperately trying to make any kind of last stand here. not going to be the case. And I'm actually going to speed it up now, as this is way over. Oh, just completely flummoxed. I mean, Adonminus just did not know how to react to that. That was incredible play out of Aster. How quickly he built up that 200 army was just ridiculous. And well played by Aster. I really did enjoy that. I want to thank the UCAP guys for sending in this game. Woof! Good job. Holy cow. Did he even get any upgrades? I mean, other than Ling Speed, I don't think Aster got any upgrades. And, of course, there aren't even Lings on the field anymore. I guess there's 22 of them, but I have no idea where they're at. Probably up here somewhere. Either way, guys, thanks for tuning in. I, of course, have been Zoronden. If you want me to cast some of your StarCraft 2 games, you can send those to zoronden@gmail.com. I will check them out and might just get them casted on the YouTubes for you. There's the links. Anyways, guys, as I've said, thanks for tuning in. Please do thumbs up and subscribe so we can bring you more StarCraft 2 content. That's going to do it for now. I'll catch you all on the other side.